Well, let's see the league Ghana. He's an Arsenal fan. He basically is one of the YouTubers, and he's not happy the signing of Kai Havertz. Let's see what he will go into react.
So, bad evening. We are back again to talk about this absolute fraud that is Kai Havertz, that Arsenal have thought, yay, this is part of the clear plan. Let's go and spunk 60 million on Kai Havertz. Good one, mate. But don't worry, he's misunderstood at Chelsea. We could turn him around. If you can't see what Mikel Arteta's doing, you can F off down the lane, mate. He's got a proven track record. We should trust Arteta. Get in the bin, man. These people are a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Get in the bin. This geezer is shocking. Absolutely disgusting signing. Yeah, disgusting. Yeah, absolutely fuming. Listen, before we get into dissecting.
Well, I think League Ghana, this one is wrong. I think Kai Havertz, his technical ability is a good. He's an intelligent player. I think some of his inconsistency in Chelsea in terms of form are on him, but he does take responsibility for that. But when you speak people close to him, to Kai Havertz, they made the point that he signed Frank Lampard and he played under Thomas Tuchel and then played under Graham Potter. Obviously, for the majority of the season, Chelsea is a team that is complete state of influx of new players arriving. He was unable to deliver his best form because they were not together. But I believe the view of Arsenal is somebody with the right coach and much more disciplined side with the ability and he can become a good signing. Let's also listen to the Chelsea fan. What we're going to say.
Kai Havertz to Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal Football Club are genuinely considering putting in a bid for Kai Havertz. Currently, the valuations don't meet, but if Chelsea have any sort of wiggle room with how they are valuing Kai Havertz, there is a chance that he could be an Arsenal player. Now, this fills me with joy. I am over the moon that Kai Havertz could be leaving Chelsea, and I am equally over the moon that he could be going to Arsenal because I don't rate him. There's a different conversation at stake here. Should Chelsea be strengthening Arsenal? I don't necessarily see it as strengthening them because I don't rate Havertz. But if Mikel Arteta does, maybe the principle should be that we don't do Arsenal any favours. But to subtract that from our rationale just momentarily, Chelsea getting Kai Havertz off the books, I am convinced is good news. I am over the moon that this could happen. And going to Arsenal, I just cannot for the life of me understand how Arsenal Football Club can see Kai Havertz as being the answer to whatever problems or questions that they currently need solved. I do not know what Kai Havertz would lend to that Arsenal squad that would improve them on any level. What does he take? What qualities does Kai Havertz take to Arsenal's squad that they don't already have in abundance delivered to them by better players? What does he bring? What is he better at than Gabriel Jesus? What is he better at than Martin Odegaard? What is he better at than Gabriel Martinelli?
Well, I believe Kai Havertz is better player than most of Chelsea's players. James is overly celebrating Havertz's move to Arsenal, but it's important to acknowledge that Arteta does not sign a player haphazardly. Arteta must have seen several qualities in Kai Havertz that Arsenal desperately needs. I think Kai Havertz is someone who can score goals beside Jesus. Let's also listen to this Chelsea fan, what he's going to say.
No wonder the mentality of the squad was in the bin this season when you centered the team around this dickhead. Fuck Havertz, you lot know I never rated him anyway. Stop putting these bummy players on a pedestal. This is why.
Waleed, big up to Waleed. He said, thoughts on Kai Havertz joining and Partey leaving?
Well, I don't think...
Right, let me take this one. Right. Because I mention that because when I came in today, I was pressing you and Lee and Ty to give me something to go on because I just can't understand that signing. It don't make no sense to me. I'm struggling with it. To me, I can't see a word whereby we've allowed, it would appear, Chelsea to come in and take Caicedo off us.
Well, we don't
and the money that we're going to give them for Kai Havertz is going to fund the signing of Caicedo.
Manager obviously does.
Arsenal fan, as an Arsenal fan, I have to admit that Arsenal signing of Kai Havertz for £60 million, it seems like a great deal, considering the current transfer market where the price of players have skyrocketed. Securing a Premier League proven player and international player at that price is impressive. Havertz can play similar role to Odegaard and potentially replace Jesus as a number 9, make him a valuable addition to Arsenal squad. It seems like Arsenal have made smart moves and potentially found the best bargain of the season.
My thing is with him is that, yes, you could say that him playing as a striker in place of Aubameyang this season, in place of Lukaku after the interview last season, is not his natural position, and maybe that's contributed to why his performances haven't been where they should be.
What is his best position?
This is the issue with Kai Havertz, is nobody really knows his actual position.
Does he know?
He has a lot of attributes, but there's no outstanding attribute. I'm not going to tell you he's an elite passer. I'm not going to tell you he's an elite finisher, an elite dribbler, but he can do a bit of everything. But in terms of actually being ruthless and you are getting guaranteed every single week this guy is turning up, I'm not so sure.